A little over 5 years ago, a new microbrand emerged out of Singapore and became an instant hit within the enthusiast community. Today, we take a look at one of their watches and we'll try to answer just one simple question. What makes Boldr so incredibly popular? Let's find out. Words like reliable, mechanical, and affordable don't often come together in the same sentence when it comes to watches. Sure, there are several affordable watches with decent quality, but you'll be hard-pressed to think of maybe more than just a handful that offer all of these features within the same watch. If you want ruggedness, you may have to let go of the delicate mechanical movement for a more durable quartz caliber. If you'd want a proper tool watch that's not a Seiko, but one that checks all of the boxes and offers more than 200 meters of water resistance, you'd have to part ways with a rather hefty chunk of cash. Either way, there would have to be plenty of compromises. But thanks to Boldr, that's not the case anymore. This time, Boldr moves in a slightly different direction from its iconic field-style watch into a total and complete spec monster. Comes with all the bells and whistles, nothing held back. If you're like most people and you test the water resistance of your cherished dive watch by wearing it when washing dishes, just so you can justify the $5,000 that you spent to your wife, this Boldr Odyssey Whitestorm, that comes way under $500 by the way, might not be for you. This is a serious watch in every way that you can imagine. Sure, you can wear it casually with a t-shirt, but quoting Boldr, this watch is built to be abused. But being a proper tool watch can sometimes mean that the watch needs to have a certain level of heft and legibility for it to function as such in those extreme environments. Which is why, unlike Boldr's smaller, more casual offerings, the Odyssey Whitestorm comes in a 45.5mm stainless steel case, almost brutalist in style, with a thickness of 16mm, a lug-to-lug of 53, and 500 meters of water resistance thanks to the helium escape valve and the screw-down crown with triple lock system. But apart from the professional specifications, the overall design continues that same tone throughout this watch. Take, for example, the case. The stainless steel case, which reads as rather large on paper, actually wears relatively well on the wrist, thanks to its angular design. It's still big, but it doesn't wear as big as you think. But the finishing is what impressed me the most. It comes with a combination of bead blasted finish on top of the lugs, along with vertical brushed finishing on the sides. The 120-click unidirectional bezel feels solid and has no backplay. Although, because of the lack of indices or numerals, this wouldn't be the most practical watch to use for precise time tracking underwater. You do, however, get a lume pip at 12 o'clock along with markers at every 5-minute interval. The triple lock screw-down crown is both easy to grip and actuate, thanks to its substantial design, and also features a polished Boldr logo against the finely sandblasted finishing on the crown. Beneath the double-domed sapphire crystal, you get a matte white dial with black printed minute track and text, a matching date window at 6 o'clock, and applied round and rectangular indices. The handset is broad, with the seconds hand showcasing an orange tip that creates a decent contrast against the white dial. The Swiss Superluminova BGW9 is generously applied throughout the indices and the handset, giving a blue glow in dark environments, but just with the lume pip on the bezel being different with a green glow instead, which I feel is great for differentiating between the bezel and the dial, even at a quick glance, especially in dark environments. Although solid case packs can often feel boring and sterile, one thing that Boldr does really well is the artwork on their case packs. They typically work with artists to design case packs depending on the theme or the campaign that the watch is associated with. And the case pack on this Odyssey is no different. And behind this work of art beats Seiko's legendary NH35A automatic movement, featuring both hacking and manual winding and coming in with a 42 hours of power reserve. You get an accuracy of -20 plus 40 seconds per day and a beat frequency of 21,600 vibrations per hour. Now, while this movement isn't something to write home about, it is a budget-friendly, tried and tested workhorse movement with Seiko's proprietary shock-resistant system, making it ideal for this watch. Although newer models of the Odyssey do offer Sellita movements, but naturally with a higher price tag. There's a good reason why Boldr insists that these watches are made to be abused. They're built like tanks and offer a palatable price tag that won't leave you in financial ruin, making it an ideal tool watch for extreme sports or, washing your car. You can never have enough water resistance when washing your car. Do support us by hitting the like, subscribe, and the notification bell for more watch content headed your way. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. And don't forget to check out Red Army Watches Malaysia if you're interested in this or any other watch. Remember, we do ship watches internationally. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.